Hello, welcome to Zen Guidance. My name is Sophia and I'm here today to do your pick a card reading for the question, no communication, what's going on in your connection? Okay, so I have done a full sage and selenite wand cleanse, like a really deep cleanse that I feel was needed to start this new year. So I just really wanted to clear the old energy, so it's just feeling really fresh, really fresh, and I've got good vibes about this. So we will get started. So we have pile number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so you can take a moment to think about your chosen person. You can meditate for a minute, put your energy, into looking at the decks and see which one you are drawn to the most, or whatever your gut instinct was. The number may have resonated with you, but just go with the one that is meant for you. You may have been drawn to more than one. If you have, then you could watch more than one reading. There may be more than one message for you, but I advise against more than 2 really, because then it's just a free-for-all. Okay, so go to the timestamps below and the description box where the time... Did I just say go down below to the timestamps? Okay, start again. So basically you can go into the description box and the comments where you will find the timestamps for your chosen pile. Good start to the new year, my brain is fried. Okay, see you there. Okay. So we will start with pile number 1. So let's move you guys out the way. I want to make sure, I need to have markers on them really to remember where we're at. No, it's fine. Okay, sorry, I'm rambling so much today. Feeling very talkative. Maybe that's because you guys are not communicating. Okay, so patience and planning, sacrifice and material harvest. So what I'm getting so far is there's something to do with money, or the physical or health. I'm getting that strong root chakra kind of feeling, especially with my the greenery underneath. I'm just getting this earthy energy. You could be an earth sign, they could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I'm seeing that there could be a level of being too hasty about something. Somebody wants... It's like somebody wants this to happen and maybe has been a bit brash, or I don't know if this is making sense to you. I don't know if it's even making sense to me. But somebody has, been a bit maybe too forthcoming in how they feel and sort of going in all guns blazing and maybe scaring somebody off. It's just what I got there. I'm getting this, sense that somebody feels a little intimidated or unsure of themselves. And then I also feel that somebody is reveling in this. Like they're the ones, like whether this is you or them, I don't know whose energy this is, but one of you is like maybe receiving gifts, maybe getting gifts or receiving money or even just a lot of positive attention. It's like, and they're just open arms with it. You or them are just like, hey, just keep giving it to me. And also with the sacrifice card there as well. So somebody feels like they're really putting themselves on the line for this connection. So let's have a little closer look. Pile number 1. What is going on in your connection with no communication? Okay, strength reversed. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. Wait, how did that come out? It did come out like that. Sorry. When I try and mirror, I get a bit confused. My bad, but I just want to get it right. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so like I said, I really am getting the strong earth energy. So whether it's your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, or theirs, somebody, you know, could be dealing with a Taurus or a Leo. I just got there, but we have the Strength card, which is the Leo card, but Taurus just really came through quite strongly there. So whether they're a Taurus or not, I feel like they are, they or you are, tend to be very grounded. Money's important to you, financial security and stability, all of those take priority over a lot of things. But there is some level of holding on to fear, like maybe holding on to either resentment or even holding on to your physical stuff. Like even, the way that I see this is you're open to receiving things. Maybe you're not the most open to giving things. Again, reverse the energy if it makes sense. I'm feeling more like this is you though, okay? You know, but this is a general reading, of course, so, you know, it's not going to resonate in the same respect to everybody, but that's just what I'm getting here, okay? Or even I'm getting a strong feminine energy, okay? Again, it doesn't matter whether you are male or female, vice versa. I'm just getting that strong kind of yin energy under the surface, and like somebody's giving and somebody's receiving. But yeah, there is a level of holding on to some fear and resentment, and maybe something that's happened in the past. There could be some old trauma that's sort of coming up, and there's a weakness within the relationship. There's something that has caused a weakness between the two of you, and it's like somebody's thrown the towel in here, and feels like it was a waste of time, it was a waste of effort, it was just a big old waste. Okay, so I'm gonna see, how do you feel about them currently during this phase of no communication? How do you feel about them? Okay. So you're feeling depressed, you're feeling crazy. And you want to take control of this. Like you're not feeling in control, and there's so much anxiety and uncertainty. I think you're just struggling to find the balance, and maybe the balance between your passion, your love, and the physical, your job and career, maybe the finance between the two of you. I am just getting that strong sense of somebody's playing this dominant role. So whether it's you feel like you are now gaining control, is what I'm getting. Like you have been in a place of anxiety, and I think you are still there, and maybe like you're having some bad dreams, sleepless nights. Maybe, you know, this solstice is affecting you. You know, it's very, very dark at the moment. There's a lot of energy going on here in the world. It's very, very intense, and I feel like you're picking up on that anyway. And I think this relationship situation is bubbling up, ready to explode, is what I got there. Like I just got like a volcano, like it's about to erupt. Yeah. And it's like maybe there's a sense of dread going on here. It's like a sense of impending doom, and maybe that's why I feel like you just want to take charge, you want to take control, and you want to put a stop to whatever's going on here. Like if you just want to be able to feel like you can put your emotions in check, but mentally you're still like you're ruminating about it a lot. Let me look at their feelings towards you. Their feelings towards you. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Sorry, I find that funny because it's just what I said. So yeah, I think it's them. I feel like they're trying to offer you stuff. Like they're coming in with an offer, so they're either giving you something monetarily, they're giving you a gift, or even just their time. They're wanting to put time into this, but I feel like they're terrified. And yeah, not just scared. I feel like they're really, really terrified of this connection, and I feel like almost they're quite sensitive in a way. They've got like a sensitive heart, even though it may not always show on the outside, and they may show that they've got everything together, but inside they're crumbling. Emotionally, they're a mess, and they don't know how much they can really give to the relationship in an emotional way. I feel like they're more of a practical person. They feel like they want to put in the practical time and effort to the relationship, whether that's, I don't know, picking up the kids more, I don't know where that came from, or I don't know, it could be anything. Like they just want to put more time, and they want to show you that, and show you that they're stable as well, but they are scared, and I think they're scared of rejection. They're worried that maybe another pattern will ensue, like something from the past, these deep sort of wounds from past traumas or relationships that, yeah, feeling like they want to put it on the back burner because, I don't know, they're scared. So it's like they don't want to invest emotionally, but they want to invest physically. It's like that's their way. Maybe that's their love language, and that's how they show their love, is by, you know, by practical and physical things. That's neither right nor wrong, you know. Everyone has their own love language, and that might be theirs. They may struggle to release and be emotionally open because of being hurt in the past, or because I feel like there's a sensitivity here. It could be dealing with a Pisces, even if you don't know their chart, if you haven't stalked them that intensely. It's interesting to find out though, because you may be so unaware of, you know, if their moon sign is a Pisces, for instance, or a water sign, they can be very, very sensitive. Even though they could have a strong Taurus or Leo kind of energy that is strong and unshakable, but inside it's the polar opposite. So yeah, I don't know if you know that about them or not. You probably do, but yeah, that's what I got there. Where was I? Okay, yes, so I'm going to pull a couple of these oracles. Oh, do you know what? I'm a terrible, oh my God. Okay, I'll come back to this one sec. I'm a terrible YouTuber, YouTube's taroter, because I can't remember the names. Like my mind goes blank sometimes with the names of the decks. Like the other readers I watch, and they're like, this is the such and such a deck. And I do know the names. It's like, but something just happens in my brain and recording. I completely forget. So yeah, so I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of this deck, but I do love it. So we have women holding a coin and the garden and the gates. Like I said, I didn't even pull these obviously fell out, as you can see, but I feel like these are very apt right now. So women holding a coin, I mean, look at her. I feel like this is you. Okay, you know, it could be them, of course. Again, reverse the energy. I don't know if you're a cross watcher as well, which I don't know how that works with picker cards, but good luck to you either way. Woman holding a coin. So yeah, feeling very like, I don't know, fancy pants. Like you just like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm receiving all of these gifts. I feel beautiful. And like, I don't know, feeling in control. This is a woman that is in charge and in control. Yeah, and she's getting her money. She's getting what she wants. Okay, again, it's not right or wrong in my opinion. Who cares? It's just what the cards are telling me. But the garden and the gate suggests that there is a level of feeling maybe trapped in a little bubble, and enjoying this bubble of loveliness, but not seeing what's actually on the outside, not seeing maybe what is truly there. Or maybe not seeing the positive side of things. Maybe just, I don't know, I'm seeing just very one-sided. It's like you're blocking other stuff out. It's like you're focused in one direction and one direction only. And it's like, I feel like if you were to try and look at other parts of the situation, that's what causes you pain or causes you to lose your head. So it's like you just block it all out for now, and you just focus on what it is that you want to focus on. Okay. So actually, no, I wanted to pull such scattered energy. This relationship feels scattered. It kind of feels all over the place. You must have a right old headache. You've got a right old mess on your hands here. It is definitely all over the place. So So yeah, will there be any communication within the next 30 days? This reading is timeless, so whenever you are watching this is when it will resonate for you. Okay, so when, or will there be any contact within the next 30 days? Okay. Okay, so I feel like, I do think there is going to be some communication. I feel, and I think it's going to be very, very passionate and intense, but I do see that it's maybe somebody's like a player here, and maybe this is this person and they think that they can buy you, or they think that they can manipulate you with gifts and maybe their looks, maybe they're quite a charmer. It could be a fire sign or a Scorpio dealing with here, but somebody that is very, very intense, and you know, they could have been through a transformation. Maybe they have transformed out of this period of being manipulative, and maybe they have changed their ways. They've certainly released a lot of burdens within their life. Maybe they had somebody else, and I'm saying that they've released that, or that person, or maybe they've just lightened the load in some way, or they've, you know, they could have let go of, you know, figuratively some fears, some anxieties, but I'm seeing more that it's action, and they've let go of something physical. And yeah, and it's like, I feel like they've had their back turned to this situation with you, but they're ready to move back, and it could be moving back into troubled waters is what they're saying. And I would definitely be very careful of this person, because like I said, I don't know that they've changed. I'm getting the sense that they haven't changed. They've maybe, like I said, done some physical things, lightened physically, gotten rid of somebody, but emotionally and mentally, I don't see that like any work has been done here. Or no, I don't feel like any thought, or real emotion has been put into this. It's like they'll just come in, without giving it much thought, maybe being a little bit impulsive. Just get one more clarifying card, please. So will they come in? Or will you two communicate within the next 30 days? Well, I said, this could be you that does this, but I'm getting more strongly that it's them. Okay. King of Swords. So it could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But yeah, I'm feeling, there is somebody that's feeling very stubborn about this connection, and maybe is like got their guard up. Almost, I'm feeling very defensive. So whoever is the one that's going to come back in, and like I said, I feel more so that it's them. And if this is you as an air sign, I feel like you are going to just be, like I said, on your guard, open maybe to listening. I feel like you'll hear them out. It's like, I feel like you've just been waiting. I feel like you've been waiting for them. Like you've been sitting patiently, and you've waited a long time for them to come in, or for them to reach out to you. So you're like, yeah, come on, let me know. What is it that you want to say? And you already know kind of what you want them to say. But I don't feel like you're going to be the most open and compassionate. I feel like you see through them. And like you're more of you're just going to digest what they're saying. And I feel like you're not going to be too forthcoming. And you're going to let that marinate for a little bit before you actually decide to make any movements towards them, or towards this connection whatsoever. But I will just clarify that, like what will be the outcome between the two of you overall. Two of Wands, Six of Wands reversed, the Star reversed. Could be dealing with an Aquarius here. So, it's like there is some healing. There really is some healing that needs to be done. But somebody's going to be coming to a decision. There's been a period of this indecisiveness. Shall we, shan't we? Shall we make it happen? And I feel like, yes, like somebody's going to make a decision here, like yes or no. I don't know. I was going to say I'm not too sure. No, it's true. I'm not too sure until we look a bit deeper. So the Star card reversed. Yeah, I feel like somebody has been kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out of the relationship and is maybe ready to, again, I'm just feeling very strongly that it's one way or the other. Okay, I will pull a couple of cards in a minute just to see, but I'm definitely getting yeah, like your relationship is very much up and down, and you're either really, really on or you're really, really off. This is a fiery and passionate relationship. It's like you really either hate each other or you are obsessively loving each other. And I think even when you're hating each other, you're still obsessed. There's something about it. You like, it's ego driven, it's physical driven, like you just can't get enough of each other. So yeah, let me just see. So will you two get back together? Will you two work it out? Or will you part ways? I'm getting strong that this could be like a twin flame or, you know, past life connection, something along those lines, because it's very, very strong. And the fact that it's so up and down just speaks volumes of like this, you know, this mirror energy, and you're craving something in each other. You know, whatever qualities you feel you're lacking, you feel like the other one fulfills that, and you kind of, I feel like energy vampires, you suck each other's energy and you feel tired. Like this relationship drains you, but it also feeds you. Like you like to feed it, like you both like to feed this. It's like feeding the monster. Okay, it's not to say this relationship is all bad, but you know, I'm just getting that it's just very, very up and down. Okay. 2 of Cups reversed. King of Cups reversed. 2 of Coins reversed. So I am seeing that it doesn't look like this is going to work out, and I feel like I said, twin flame energy, soulmate energy, 2 of Cups. You two are going to, I think you're going to be going through a bit of a separation, but I really don't think that this is it. I don't think this is the end for you, but I feel like you two are going to be taking some time away from each other. Like someone's certainly not willing to open up emotionally or connect emotionally, and I'm getting very strongly that it's them. But I think you're going to be done with this as well. Like you're kind of done with the craziness. You're done with trying to balance this all the time, and I think that that's the thing. It's just like timing is off. The timing is completely off for you two. And it's like you just can't seem to make it work, and you realize it's just too much of a struggle, so you decide to just part ways. But I do see that there will be some level of, I don't want to say closure, but like this conversation that comes in. I just don't think it's going to be what you were hoping for. I feel like it's going to be very, again, practical and non-committal, maybe saying the right things, but not, you know, really, you're not going to feel the same emotional connection, like they're just not giving you anything. Okay, just a couple more. Will you two get it together eventually? You know, I just feel like you're never really going to be out of each other's lives. Even when you maybe are physically away from each other, you're still like almost psychically, like you've got this psychic connection between the two of you, like really like telepathic. You two will always kind of be in each other's hearts and lives, even if you're not, you know, physically, you know, close in vicinity. Okay, so yeah, will you two get it together at some point? 10 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, 5 of Coins. So yeah, I do see that you will take another turnaround. Like I said, this is just so cyclical. But it's somebody that has to feel like they have to lighten the load. You know how I said before, we had a 10 of Wands before, but reversed. So I feel like, again, somebody's taken on too much. So maybe this happens at a time when, well, it doesn't necessarily feel maybe the ideal time, but when one of you is feeling like things have gotten too much, and then you both feel like you are home to each other. You feel at home when you're with this person. You feel comfortable. You feel at ease, even though you feel all of this passion. But you two could not speak for years and then meet up again, and it's like, you know, there was never any time apart. It's like I said, you're always with each other. And I feel like it could also come at a time, I think it's going to come at a difficult time that has just passed. So somebody that's going through a financial struggle, maybe a loss of a job, or something where they felt rejected or left out in the cold. Again, this could be you, it could be them. And then it's like you then magically come together. One of you feels overburdened, and one of you feels like you've just gotten over something really hard. And it's like the pain draws you together. Yeah, I'm feeling like pain seems to bond you. There's almost like this trauma bond between you. Yeah. Okay, I feel like that's all I need to say. I think that's good. Because literally I can't say any more, so that just shows it is time to end the reading. So sorry that it was so disjointed, that bar number 1. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this, please feel free to give me a like, comment how this resonated with you. I'd love to know how it did, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to be updated about my regular content. I do also offer personal and extended readings, so if you would like one, please feel free to email me at zenguidance11@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Okay, so that was a very intense reading for pile 1. Shall move on to pile 2. I don't know why my incense went out then. So, I'm just gonna do a little Palo Santo. Just cleanse a little bit. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, I did a major cleanse anyway. Yeah, just wanted to make sure we really cleanse this energy here. Especially the last reading was so, whoa, oh my god, I just put out the fire. Okay. God damn it. Sorry about this. Oh. Alright, I already did it anyway. Okay. So, pile 2. What's going on in your connection? No communication. Firm foundations, moving on, and destiny. Wow, okay. So, could be dealing with an earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've also got air. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So, something's taking a turn for the better. But I do see that somebody's also moving on, like mentally moving on. Maybe this is meant to happen. I feel like very strongly this is karma. With firm foundations though as well, I'm feeling like, I don't know, I'm feeling like the foundations have been rocky between you. But this is something maybe that's been solid and that you've been invested in for some time. Okay. Let's have a little look. Pile 2. Oh, sorry. My tablecloth was all sorted until the candle went out, and now everything's just getting annoying. Okay, stay. Let's see, pile 2. What's going on with you? No communication. What's going on in your connection? Wheel of Fortune, first card. Bam. The World. Six of Cups. Six of Cups reversed. Okay, so this is really taking a turnaround. Okay, so if this has been stagnated for a while, it won't be for very much longer, I can tell you that now. This is going to be turning around, and I feel like it's going to be turning around in your favor. You're going to feel like really great about this. And I'm really getting that this is somebody from the past. This is a past, this is an ex, this is like somebody you've already had something with, and it also could be a past life energy. Somebody that you know, twin flame, you know, something like that. But somewhere where you, or maybe like you feel like you've known each other already. You feel like when you're with this person, like they understand you, they know your mind. Almost like you could finish each other's sentences, and you've got this real connection between the two of you. You could even have children together. But yeah, and I'm feeling like, yeah, things are just going to be taking a positive turnaround. Because let me just look at your past energy. What happened between you two in the past? Okay. Wow. Okay, so there was an end to the relationship. And of course, being this person was in the past and you're not communicating doesn't necessarily mean an end of a relationship. But yeah, there was a definite ending here that happened. And I feel like somebody was scared in this connection. They were worried, or they felt insecure. I felt like somebody was worried that one of you was worried that the other one was going to walk away. That's what I got there. One of you was terrified about that, and then it actually came to fruition. It's like what you envisioned would happen has happened. Reverse the energy if it makes more sense, if it was them that walked away or you, okay? But I'm just going to go with as in it's you, okay? For however long as I feel like it. But yeah, so I feel like maybe you were worried they were going to walk away, so they did. It's like law of attraction, you put it out there, and maybe there was a level of feeling insecure in the connection, not feeling like it was stable in some way. So it's like the insecurities and maybe jealousy and paranoia got the better of the situation, and somebody walked away. Okay. So, let me see, what are your feelings towards them? What are your feelings towards them currently? Pile number 2, pickers. Ooh. Sorry, my table's wobbling and the incense is dropping. Oh. Elbow off. Okay. How do you feel about them? Okay. Okay, I feel like they could be younger than you, or they're certainly more immature than you, and I feel like you see that, and I feel like they make stupid decisions, and I feel like what I just got there is they follow their, they follow their dick rather than their heart. Sorry for the crudeness, but I just couldn't think of any other way to say it. It's just what I got. But yeah, like, and you just see them as kind of unbalanced and unstable, but that you also are attracted to them. There is something about them that you find attractive. Maybe it is their young energy, but I feel like even like they could have, I'm gonna say dark hair. Yeah, I feel like maybe they're quite dark, and they've got that kind of mysterious, cheeky kind of vibe. But also, it's like you want an apology from them. Maybe you feel like they walked out of the relationship, you know, they just jumped ship. And maybe they're trying to come back now. Okay. How do they feel about you? I feel like you think that they're really confident. They're confident and cocky, maybe even arrogant a bit, but just immature. Like silly boy. Or silly girl. Okay. How do you feel about them? Wait, no. How do they feel about you? Sorry. How do they feel about you? Oh. Okay, Emperor. Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Okay, yeah, I'm really getting that you're older than them, or you're certainly more mature than them. But they feel like you are trying to take control and take charge of them. Like, I feel like they just want to run free. But obviously there's a part of them that wants to be with you, but there's also this other part of them that wants to be out of it. Like, they like their freedom. They just want to maybe even play the field, but it's like they don't want to lose you. But like, maybe that things have turned a little bit hostile here. And it's like they see that you're trying to create balance, but maybe that I don't know, you've been on shaky ground for some time. But they also see you as quite, I don't know, powerful, strong, confident, you know, but maybe, I don't want to say manipulative, but kind of, I don't know, like you don't reveal everything. You keep some things to yourself. Like, you're very good at sort of observing and watching what's going on. But maybe I feel like there's been times in the past when you've been very over the top, maybe controlling because of you feeling insecure in this connection, because they've been off doing the dirty or whatever it is. They've made you feel insecure. But ultimately your own insecurities is for you to, you know, work on. You know, so getting away from people that cause you to feel insecure is the number one. And I feel like that's something that you have been working on, and you are feeling stronger in yourself. Yeah. I don't know. That was, let me see. I'm just getting really strong in that there's something, it's like you're both about to be on the same page. If you're not quite here yet, I'm feeling like that's coming soon. Because yeah, let me just see. What are you two looking towards here? I'm going to hold that one. It spoke to me. Okay. So you're both looking towards, I mean, this is like happy families, you know, wish fulfillment, coming together, you know, in a functional and happy way, like having a life together, committing. But it's like you're both terrified. You're both, I don't know, wrapped up in fear. You're mirroring each other here. Like you both are looking for this, you both want the same thing, but you don't know how because you still feel trapped. And it's like maybe like neither of you want to make the first move. You know, maybe you feel like they should make the first move. Maybe they feel like they've already put in enough effort or time and now it's down to you. They don't want to pester you. Yeah. So let's see. Will there be any communication between the two of you within the next 30 days? Okay. 5 of Wands, 4 of Wands, reverse, and then 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands again. Okay. I feel like there could be an argument, and it could be an argument over the split, or like if you live together, or I don't know, if there's something that you had planned that is now going to be cancelled, or there's something that you, I don't know, there's an argument that ensues. I feel like not necessarily with you two, but it could be with other people. I feel like there's other people involved, and maybe, I don't know, maybe one of you's with somebody else right now. That will come to an end. Somebody's walking away from something or someone. Okay, oh no, wait. Okay, let me just see. Will they reach out to you within the next 30 days? Like 30 days isn't a long time, by the way. I will look at a slightly longer time scale in a mo. But yeah, 30 days, I feel like we're impatient beings, and we want to know at least within 30 days if they're gonna reach out. So yeah, will they reach out to you within the next 30 days? Five of Cups reversed. Three of Pentacles reversed. The Magician. I feel like they could reach out to you, but it's like they're getting over something. I feel like they're getting over some, like the heartbreak or the pain that they've caused you, or vice versa. There's something that they're deciding to move past and letting go, but there could be a refusal to actually learn a lesson here in some way. And with the Magician, I feel like it could be a level of game playing here, but I don't think it's like sinister type of game playing, being that he's upright. I feel like it's just maybe observing and just seeing, maybe like, I don't know, like pushing your buttons or just testing the waters with you to see if there's a possibility. But let me just see, will you communicate with them? Will you reach out to them within the next 30 days? I know that wasn't a strong yes or no, but obviously it only takes one person to be the one to reach out. So we'll see if it's more of a definitive, clear answer on this side. So will you reach out to them? Six of Cups reversed. The Sun. The Four of Swords reversed. Okay, so I feel like it could be you, because this is like a reconciliation card of the past. Okay, and we did have, look, where are we under here? Six of Cups. Six of Cups reversed. Six of Cups reversed. This is definitely this past connection, ex or somebody from a past life, but you know, twin flame, that is what that is. But I feel like you've taken some time apart, and maybe like you're ready to come together, and maybe you're ready to accept their offer. I feel like they have maybe been trying for a little while, and it's like maybe you're starting to see the sunny side of the situation, but it also causes you great stress. It causes you to go up inside your head and I think you're just deliberating. It's like this person makes you happy, like they feel like they fulfill you emotionally, but I don't know, they cause you some mental stress, maybe because you don't trust them. So yeah, I would say, you know, it doesn't mean that could be definitely you reaching out to them, but I feel like they could reach out to you, and maybe, like I said, you're more reciprocal or open to receiving than you have been in the past. Okay, so I'm going to look at what will happen between you guys in the future. What will be the outcome? Will you two get it together? Will you two get it together in the future? Community reversed. Journey reversed. And number 2 as well. Walking away reversed. And then we have patience reversed. Okay. I feel like you will. I feel like there will come a point where, like, I just don't feel like you're ready to walk away from the situation, or they're not ready to walk away. Definitely a feeling of being stuck emotionally, but again, there's so many twos here. So this person really is like your other half. It doesn't mean that you're meant to have a happy, stable relationship, unfortunately, but you certainly feel like they're your other half, and you, I don't know, like you can just tell them anything, and you had hopes and dreams with them, and I feel like there's a level of feeling impatient about it, and maybe like somebody wants to rush this connection and just get it moving. But you know, great things take time and take patience and, you know, perseverance. So somebody's rushing here. So I'd say the advice is to certainly not rush this connection. Let's see. What would be the outcome between the two of you? Okay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. So I feel like somebody's going to reveal their true feelings for you, or there could be a secret that comes under, that comes out. But ultimately, we have the Ten of Cups, which is like pure happiness in a card right there. That is wish fulfillment. That's happy families. So I feel like, yeah, you will get it together. And I think it could be quite nice and harmonious, because somebody's more willing to open up with their time and maybe with their money, which maybe they haven't been before. Like somebody's wanting to put more time into this, and has some, you know, there's a definite decision. Another two, there's so many twos, like you two are going to try again. You know, you're definitely going to try again. And like I said, the High Priestess is either someone is going to reveal how they truly feel, which will then create this beautiful, happy family situation. No fairy tales over here, obviously, because nothing is. But yeah, it's good. You're both going to feel fulfilled in this. So yeah, I would say that's a very positive thing. I'm just going to look at some advice for you from the Angels and Ancestors deck. At least I remember that name of the deck. Okay, Angels and Ancestors. Advice for pile 2, please. Animal guardian, trust your instincts. I don't know if you're an animal lover. Great teacher, learn from spiritual experience. Yeah, and a bird there as well. Earth guardian, stay rooted and grounded. So I'm getting a strong sense that, yeah, somebody is very grounded and earthy. Again, this could be that Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I am getting the sense that somebody is very emotional and empathic, especially towards animals. Maybe they see animals as more innocent and pure. So I feel like maybe I don't know, maybe you two bond over animals. Maybe that's a shared interest that you have. Or maybe that's something that you know, maybe you've neglected your pets or your passion for animals, or something along those lines. Maybe even art, I just got there. Like maybe you're quite creative. There's something that you like to do, or to be out in nature. Like you like to go for walks, or go to the beach walks, or into forests. Like you really love to be at one with nature. Maybe you've been neglecting that side of things, and you know, this is advice for you to get back out into it. To maybe not be so wrapped up in this person and this situation, and to step out, you know, into nature and into that world, or of creativity, whatever it is that you get that real fulfillment and joy from, that doesn't consist of, you know, relationships. But that's where you really thrive, and that's what makes you feel human again, and that you can continue, you can take on the world again, you know. I don't know where that came from. But yeah, like it's almost like it grounds you back down to earth. And I feel like when you are grounded, this is when this happy situation will flourish and will come to you. But at the moment, if you felt a little bit all over the place, you don't know if you're coming or going, and you're unsure of yourself, you're unsure of the connection, be reassured that, you know, this person feels very strongly about you. You know, you are mirroring each other, so you both feel very strongly, and that there is a happy ending on the horizon. But you have to be okay with this not happening. I know that sounds silly, but it's true. You have to just be, you know, like, okay, I'll be happy if this happens, but I'll also be happy if this doesn't happen, because that means it was not meant to be, and there's somebody better out there for me, you know. But not always trying to chase that perfect fairy tale happy ever after with this person or anybody else, and just being happy with yourself and, you know, what you enjoy. You know, really step back. If, you know, maybe you can't think of anything, maybe you're like, well, that doesn't resonate, I don't like any of that shit. But, you know, it's sometimes you have to think, just close your eyes and step back for a minute, get into your body and think, what do I actually like for the enjoyment of, you know, the real enjoyment of it, without, you know, a lot of people these days be posting to social media, etc. Not a judgment, but a lot of the time, sometimes you wonder, are you posting that because you enjoy doing whatever that is, or is it just because it looks good in a photo? And believe me, I'm not judging because I've done it myself. I don't do it anymore, but I certainly used to. It's a weird alternate universe to be in, and seems so silly, really, but, you know, each to their own. But yeah, by just actually sitting back and thinking, okay, if no one else is watching, no one else is around, and if no one else would ever see or hear of anything that I'm doing, what do I actually like to do? And then whatever that is, do it. So I think that's all I have for you. Pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, I'd love to know how you enjoyed it, or how it resonated with you. So please feel free to leave me a comment, give me a like, subscribe to my channel. And yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to remember everything. God, I sound like such a novice today. I mean, I am a novice at YouTube, but you know, recording on YouTube anyway. But yeah, I'm just losing my words today, but I don't care. It's not about how I come across. That's something I've had to let go of myself. It's, you know, how I come across. I just want to be authentic and just say whatever's going to come into my head. Like, I don't want to filter myself. So I'm still learning not to be camera shy. Okay, so that was pile 2's reading. It was a lovely reading. Thank you so much for watching. So I'm now going to move on to pile number 3. I'm just going to clear the energy. Okay. Pile 3. What's going on in your connection? No communication. Deception and envy, victory and success, stand your ground. Okay, 1 second, I just want to check. Yeah, sorry, I thought my battery was, but it's not dead, it's fine. Okay. So, what's going on in your connection? No communication, deception and envy, victory and success, and stand your ground. So, okay, there's been, see, something underhand that's happened here. Maybe, like, somebody, I don't know, somebody's maybe backstabbed you, or it could be you doing the backstabbing, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, but that's not the best of energies, but then victory and success and stand your ground. So, it's like, I'm just getting there's a lot going on with intuition. Like, maybe you're an intuitive person, you're quite empathic, I don't know, and it's like you go with, like, you had a gut feeling about something and about this person, and it was kind of driving you crazy. I don't know, even I'm just getting like you feeling maybe a bit like you were gaslit for some time, maybe dealing with a narcissist or someone of that nature, but you're just feeling confused and untrusting, like you just don't know who to trust anymore. But you are, it's like, I feel like you were there, but it's like you've decided to, like, you're trying to pull yourself out of this, whatever this is. You're trying to make some movements away, and you're trying to be strong and confident in yourself. But let's see. A little more clarity, please, for pile number 3. No communication. What's going on in your connection? Oh my God, you saw that. Oh God, goosebumps. That's the same. Ooh, that's the same card. I don't know, yeah. I don't know why I ever get surprised, but, and look how many 7s. We've got 3 7s here. Like I said, a highly intuitive being here, or somebody who's very in tune with their crown chakra or their spirituality. Yeah, somebody knows. I'm feeling like this is you, okay? What's going on in your connection? No communication, please. Queen of Swords. Page of Pentacles. So could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Could also be dealing with Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. I'm really feeling like one of you, whether I feel like this is, okay, and I feel like this is you, but please reverse the energy if it makes more sense to you in that respect. I can only pick up what I'm picking up. So like I said, if it makes more sense that that's them, take that. But what I'm getting here is that this, I feel like this is you, or somebody has a strong feminine energy that was maybe like sort of ready to get a move on with this relationship and was kind of like, okay, show me what you've got. But behind the scenes, they were doing the dirty. They were doing the dirty on you. They were, I feel like, maybe in communication with other people. They were texting or talking to other people. And it's like they had one foot in, one foot out. And it was just very much behind your back. But I feel like in the forefront, I feel like they're younger than you. And I feel like, you know, they're quite immature. Do you know what? This is becoming very repetitive, actually. I mean, it's very similar energy going on with all of you guys so far, I must say. But, you know, it's definitely a different situation for each of you. But, yeah, there's so many dirty dogs. But, yeah, I'm feeling like this person is definitely immature, but maybe quite attractive and quite charming. And it's like, I feel like you like to look at them. Like there's something about them that draws you in, like their eyes. I feel like they have these piercing eyes, and I'm getting maybe brown or even a very vivid blue, but something that really draws you in, and you just admire them. You love the way they look, and maybe I feel like you're so drawn in by their looks or by their charm that you don't see what always is going on behind. But it's like your intuition is screaming at you to tell you that this isn't all as it seems, or that they're lying to you. I'm sorry to be so blunt, but that's the only way that I can do this. I can't read half a story. I can't filter myself. I'm not doing it. But yeah, that's just what I'm getting. I don't know if you're in denial about that at the moment or not. And, you know, you might shut this reading off and go, God damn, I'm angry. And that was nothing to do with it. And that's fine. That's your right. Do what you want to do. But I'm just here to, you know, to be really real with you. But I feel like one day you will see this. If you don't already, you will see this. Okay. Let me see. What happened in the past between you two? Oh my God. Sorry. That was a really strange way they all dropped, and half of them have dropped somewhere I don't even know. That's very strange. I don't know if I'm missing any cards. Oh well, it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Past energy between you two. Okay. Yeah. So, I feel like one of you has definitely got that grounded, earthy energy. Knight of Coins, and then we've got Queen of Wands, so could be dealing with a fire sign as well. Yeah, I feel like there was a level of feeling confident in the relationship at one point. And like it was fair, it was a fair relationship. I feel like one of you maybe brought the stability, the security, the finances, and the other brought the passion, the intensity, the fire, the love. But there is a lack of emotion here. Like I feel like it was all very fair, maybe it was all sort of straight down the line with you two, but emotionally there was a disconnect. Maybe it was one-sided, you know, or like maybe like the love never really got started. It was kind of, maybe it's been a bit like a shallow kind of relationship. It's very much about money and looks, and yeah, I am just getting really that sense that it's a bit of a shallow connection. And I don't mean that you feel shallow or they feel shallow, but it's like, when I say shallow, it's like you haven't gone deep with each other. And I feel like maybe there was a need or a want to do that, but for some reason it just didn't get off the ground because you were too busy working on creating balance and fairness within the relationship, and that was more of your focus. Like, it's like you wanted to build a life together, but because the emotion was missing, there's been a disconnect. Let me see, how do you feel about them? Currently, how do you feel about them? Knight of Cups. Knight of Wands, reversed, both reversed. Two of Cups, reversed. And the Hermit, reversed. So I'm dealing with a Virgo here. So I feel like I feel like you're in the separation with them. You two are not together. Which was kind of obvious by the title of this of this reading, but you know, not necessarily. You could just have been on a break, but I feel like you're definitely in this time of separation. But it's like, I feel like you want to come out of this now. Like, I feel like you feel like you spent long enough away from them, and part of you wants to reconnect and come back together. But there's this level of feeling either quite impulsive. Like, again, I feel like you are the one that really brings the passion and brings the love, but you're not feeling the love for them right now, or you're not open to the loving side of them, or you're not willing to open up your emotions to them, and I feel like you've even been holding back your passion. But then there is this feeling of you wanting to like make it work, or to come back together again, to reunite in some way. So it's very kind of conflicting energy. It's like, I don't know. Again, I feel like this is a level with your intuition. And I feel like very conflicted and confused. Part of you really wants them, part of you doesn't. It's like maybe you just want to see. Like, maybe you don't want a full-on relationship with them, but you just want to maybe understand what happened, or you want to gain closure. Or even, you know, you do want to get back together, but you don't want to invest emotionally into it. It's like you want to be able to stay detached in a way. That's what I'm getting there. Okay, how do they feel about you currently? Page of Wands, so, okay, 10 of Cups, Queen of Swords, 4 of Cups. Okay, so they feel like they're planning. I think they're making some plans to come towards you. I feel like they've been taking some time out to think about the connection that they have with you and what they really want from you. But it's like they are planning to come forwards, but they either come to a stop and come across a hurdle where they feel like there's just no way of you two actually being happy together. Like, how can you actually make this work? Whatever happened in the past, you feel like how is this ever going to work? And like, somebody here is going to be very, very bitchy, and I mean, whether this is them or whether this is you, but with the Queen of Swords reversed, she is not happy, and she is defensive, and she's angry, and says that with her words. And I'm using the female pronoun just because, you know, she's the queen, but reverse it energy if it makes more sense. But yeah, someone here is angry, and maybe even quite vicious with their words, and I feel like they then feel like that's you, and then you retreat. And they retreat. And it's like they go back to the drawing board, because they're like, okay, that went down like a lead balloon, so I'm gonna have to try something else. So, but it's like they've come out, they have felt really just rubbish and bored with their life. Like, they've not had any emotional fulfillment for a long time. And they've been in this place of just feeling so bored and rubbish, you know. I don't know why rubbish just keeps coming up, but rubbish, yeah. But it's like they're starting to come out of that now. It's like they're gaining a new lust for life, and And I feel like that's when they may come back and they may offer you something. It's like, again, you're kind of mirroring each other here. Although I feel like you're the one that's going to sit back and you're waiting for them. And I feel like they are certainly planning it. But just, you know, be careful about maybe what you say. If you do want a relationship, if you do want it to work with them, you know, with this energy, it's like, I don't know, this feeling of being defensive, or just not revealing your hand or your true emotions, and it, you know, can make them retreat. I feel like, you know, like a turtle, like, you know, the head goes back in, and, you know, like they just get all flustered in themselves. You fluster them, you confuse them, and like you make them think they don't know what you want. Okay, so will there be any communication between the two of you within the next 30 days? Will there be any communication between the two of you? Ooh. Okay. I would say that is 100% a yes. Definitely. Somebody's going to come in and communicate a text or a phone call, because somebody cannot stop thinking about this. Okay, I will clarify. I'll try and see who it is, see if we can spy any further. But I feel like somebody is going to reveal their true feelings or reveal something. Maybe a secret will come out, a secret about how they truly feel, or, you know, even about something external. Maybe that's something that comes in, like maybe, you know, I don't know, they reach out to you and say, oh, did you, you know, a bit of gossip or something, did you know about so-and-so and so-and-so or whatever, or it could be the opposite way around. It's like something, there could be something external that brings you to communicate, but let me see. So will it be them that communicates? Will they communicate with you first? Will they be the one to reach out first to communicate? Okay. Judgment. Okay, I'm just going to pull yours as well so I can really compare. Will you reach out to them to communicate? Will you communicate with them first within the next 30 days? Oh, I feel like this is a difficult one. I don't feel like it's a real definitive answer. It's kind of vague. But I'm getting more that it... Ooh. Ace of Pentacles just flew out there as well, so I'm going to put that right in the middle. Okay, so, I mean, there could be a gift that is given, or somebody offers something monetarily, physically. I feel like they maybe know that they've got an apology. They owe you an apology. You know, or maybe that they've been judged quite harshly, and not unjustly, just, you know, they feel the repercussions of the judgment, but also that, like, they have put work into this, and it's like they're tired. They want to keep putting work into it, and it may be like they're ready to give it just one last sort of shove. I don't know why I said shove, but you know, but they are feeling kind of fatigued by this. Like maybe they've tried to come in multiple times, and you've just been rejecting them. But I do say on your side that the potential for you to reach out to them is also quite high, because I feel like you know that you make a decision. Okay, it's like you come to a decision about them, and I do feel like there's a reconciliation on the cards for you. Like, it doesn't mean that you two are gonna, well, we can look at the official outcome. Or was this the official outcome anyway? No, this was the 30 days, sorry. We can look at the overall outcome between the two of you in a sec, but yeah, what I'm getting is like that you will feel one way or the other, you will come to a decision about them. What will that decision be? So you feel scared of the connection. Okay. You feel like it might be a silly idea and that it's a toxic idea. I feel like you jump back in. You jump back in to dance with the devil. I feel like, I think you've been really scared, but you've decided to just, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to go for it because this is what I want. This is the person that I want. I can't help how I feel. It's almost like it's chemical with you. Like you really have this intense, strong, like magnetic pull towards them. And it's like you then give in to temptation. You know, it's like I said, it's like you're addicted to each other. You're addicted to maybe even the pain that you have inflicted upon each other, or pain that's been inflicted upon you as individuals throughout your lives. But yeah, I do feel like you're not finished yet. You two are not finished. And I think it's going to keep going in a bit of a cycle for a while longer until one of you decides to call it a day. Because yeah, there's a definite... Oh, sorry, dropping the cards. What was I saying? I'm just going to look at some advice for you now. Advice for number 3. In this connection. So, but you're definitely going to be communicating. There's going to be a huge turnaround within the next 30 days. Please come back and let me know how it resonates. Because I'm nosy. Okay. Woman holding a coin. Envy, reversed. Oh. And the 3rd chakra, Archangel Michael. Yeah, as I was saying earlier about confidence. Oh, there we go. I don't know if I was saying that actually. I can't remember. So the advice is for you to remain cool, remain confident. Like tap into your personal power, okay? Just remember you have all of the power within inside you to make decisions. You know, you don't have to be lulled into a false sense of security or to be envious of something. I feel like there was envy between the two of you, or there was something, maybe, I don't know, one of you had another partner, or I don't know, maybe even feeling just jealous of someone else or something else, even maybe of their work, or there's, I don't know. Maybe even jealous about other people's possessions, and that's caused some friction between the two of you because it means that somebody or both of you need to work extra hard to get the nice things that you want. And if it was envy that was driving you, it was very sort of negative and eating you up inside, whatever way that is for you. I just feel like that's it, this kind of insidiousness that's sort of below here. And I feel like there's a level of being drawn to the dark side of things. Very Scorpio vibe I'm getting here. Like there's definitely this... I don't know, this stuff under the surface, you know, that, I don't know, it almost like draws you two together. But I also see that I feel like you need to make sure that you're holding on to your, you know, to your money at this time. And also making yourself feel good, making yourself look good, you know, just being confident. You might have been in a bit of a lackluster place. Maybe you haven't been taking care of yourself in a healthy way. You know, in the way that you look, in the way that you feel, you've maybe been neglecting yourself. So I feel like at this time, your advice is to actually just take care of you, look after yourself, and start to feel more confident. You may have gone through some hard times, especially with this person, and you felt like you've lost the edge and you lost confidence because of the insecurities that they helped stem within the relationship. So it's really time to make sure that you're tapping into that as well, and don't let any insecurities or codependency let you be swayed back in by this person. I'm not saying that's the only reason. That could be one of many reasons why you are drawn in by this person. You could be the most confident person in the world, but you have this intense connection with them that you have with no one else, and that is something that is chemical. It is attraction. It is something that we cannot help as humans. We can make physical, practical movements to stay away, But you know, you can't explain it. You can't explain it away or excuse attraction away like that. But also, you know, look inside yourself to really see what's going on. Why are you attracted to this person? And then just take it from there, you know, make your own choices. You have free will, so you can do whatever the hell you want here, you know. But ultimately, you know, life is so short and fleeting, and, you know, you just need to live every day like it was your last. And sometimes, you know, if you feel like you have to do this, do it, is what I'm getting. Like, listen to your intuition, listen to your gut. I feel like you've been ignoring it, you know, but really listen. It doesn't always mean go for it. Sometimes it means stay away and grow and learn from rejecting this, you know. But either way, it could go either way. Your choice. Your choice. Thank you so much for watching number 3. If you enjoyed this, please feel free to leave me a comment, like the video, or subscribe to my channel. I do also offer personal readings, so if you would like one or an extended version of this reading, you can email me at zenguidance11@gmail.com. My email is also in the description box below. Okay. Oh, interesting. So we will now move on to pile number 4. Everything's a damn mess. Just tidy up a mo. Okay. Just going to cleanse this space a little bit. Okay. So for those of you who chose pile number 4, let's see what's going on in your connection. No communication. Okay, so we have the light card here, which is a really positive omen. So it's like there is some positive, so, you know, a silver lining here somewhere. And I feel like whatever's going on between the two of you, there is some energy of this toxicity or this addiction to each other that you've had in the past. But I do see that it's taken a turn, and maybe you're starting to move past it, or maybe they are. Also releasing fears here. I feel like somebody felt like they were mentally trapped in some sort of way, or felt like they had to stay in the relationship for reasons other than the fact that they love you or you love them. Reverse the energy if it makes more sense. Of course, throughout this reading, please, as I read, if it makes more sense on the reverse, please do that. This is also a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, so let's just get more of a feel here for what's going on between the two of you, please. Okay, what's going on between the two of you, please? Pile number 4. No communication. I don't know why I just got then something to do with someone got heart problems, or they could have a blocked heart chakra, or there's something going on within their heart and maybe their stomach, their chest, I don't know, like any physical issues I just had sort of, or something to do with the blood, I don't know. Oh, and headaches as well. Oh, and the incense is blowing straight towards me now, and my eyes are stinging. Okay, so it's like somebody doesn't want to see something. Somebody's blind to something. Somebody is blocked off. Somebody doesn't want to see. There's something that either scares them or they're choosing to ignore in this connection. Okay, what do we have here? The Lovers. Okay, what's going on between the two of you, please? Okay. So what I'm seeing here is somebody made a decision that they wanted to be single. So I'm just going to move this incense out the way because it's really stinging. I was going to put it down here. Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, it's stinging like hell. It's so weird. I feel like it's only just happened. I've done all 3 readings, and I've been fine. But this one, it's suddenly started to hit me, okay? So this is really very intense, and yeah, hurts my damn eyes. And I've got my glasses on as well, which was usually a good protection. So sorry, bear with me. Right. So there is a level, like somebody wanted their independence from the situation, from this connection. There was this level of feeling very, very close, like you two were really close at one point or another. But you've been apart for some time now. I'm feeling like it's like the situation has been dead. But it was so intense and passionate, and really, I don't know, it was really in some ways a beautiful connection that you two had. Like I feel like you always think about each other, even when you're not together. You think about each other, like you are kind of obsessed with each other. But somebody, like I said, needed this to be over and wanted to be single, and it caused the other person to feel rejected and feel like depressed, and someone was in mourning about this. So I feel like this was definitely a one-sided thing. Like somebody certainly wanted this to be done and the other person wasn't ready. So I don't know whether this is you or this is them. Okay, so let me see who ended this. What happened in the past? I'm gonna look at their feelings towards you. So hold on, that was like a few different questions in one go. Right, one question at a time. Okay, well, ask what are their current feelings towards you? No, sorry, I will ask what were their past feelings towards you, and then their current feelings towards you. Past feelings towards you. Okay. Okay, past feelings towards you. King of Cups. One more for past feelings. Okay, Page of Pentacles reversed. And then the current feelings. Current feelings towards you. King of Swords reversed, and then the Knight of Cups. Okay, I don't even know if you can see. I'm just gonna scooch over here a minute. Sorry, my eyes still watering like. Sorry, bear with me. I really need to get a tissue. This is no joke. Okay, sorry about that. So in the past, I feel like maybe they acted a little bit immature, but they certainly had a lot of emotion for you. I feel like they could be a water sign, but they felt there was a lot of emotion, and they were willing to open up to you about that. And I feel like they were quite open and quite giving in some ways, but maybe they're a little bit frivolous with their money. Sorry, this is obviously how they feel about you. But yeah, so maybe, I don't know, maybe they thought you were a little bit immature in the past, or, that one of you, there was a lack of balance there, or potentially like a missed opportunity in some way. But they feel now, I feel like they're ready to let go. They've been in a really stubborn place, and I feel like at one point they were kind of rigid, and they weren't willing to communicate or open up to you, or even try to make this work. But then I see them coming in, Knight of Cups, with an offer. So it's like they want a fresh start with you again, and they want to open up and communicate with you in an emotional way. It's like they've realized their true feelings for you. Yeah, which is beautiful. Let me see, what are your past and future feelings or current feelings towards them? So sorry, let me move my manky tissue. That's attractive. Okay, I'm certainly going to stop after this. No more readings for a while, I think. No, I just need to get in a headspace. Okay. So, what are your past feelings towards them? Judgment reversed. And the Star card could be dealing with an Aquarius there. Okay. What are your current feelings towards them? King of Wands reversed and okay, the Empress. Strange. So in the past you felt like, I don't know, maybe they judged you too harshly, too quickly, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you judged them, you know, but there's definitely a level of something like this critical negative cycle of shit that was going on between the two of you. And I feel like you thought, again, you feel very highly about them. Like, I feel like you're very attracted to them physically and how they look. I feel like, but like you never saw them as being really truly in it with you. You felt like they could jump out of the relationship at any point. Like they were not the best at commitment, especially if they are an Aquarius, or but especially Aquarius like to, you know, struggle with commitment. Not all of them, of course, and each are different, but there is a level of lack of commitment, sometimes commitment problems, but certainly coming up here. So you felt like, yeah, they just weren't fully committed, and at the moment you feel like they are very, very manipulative. Like I said, maybe they're very charming and they're doing anything they can to get their way with you. But you also, I feel like it's very much resonates with one of the other reasons I did earlier. But yeah, like you feel like they are home. You feel at home with them, and you feel, I don't know, like you want to take care of them. You feel like, I don't know, you just want to wrap them up in a way. You just want to hug them. You want to wrap them up in a blanket. I don't know why I got that, but like you just feel like you just want to take care of them. You don't want them to feel like they have to manipulate you. It's like I feel like you see through them. You see through the facade. You see through the lies or the bravado that they put across. And it's like you see their soul. You see through to their soul. And it's like you want to hug them, but you also don't want to be manipulated by them. So, and I do feel like you're quite open to them coming back in an emotional way, but yeah, there is maybe a level of you feeling guarded. Okay, so let's see. Will there be any communication between the two of you within the next 30 days? Will there be any communication between the two of you within the next 30 days? What's that? Page of Swords. Will there be any communication between the two of you within the next 30 days? Ooh, Two of Cups. That's the first time today the Two of Cups has come out in the upright, I think. Ace of Wands reversed. And then the Four of Swords. Four of Swords again. Okay. So I feel like I don't see that there's going to be any communication. I feel like you're both holding back from each other. You are connected. I feel like on a spiritual level, on a psychic level, on a physical, like every level, apart from maybe, well, physical when I mean like, you know, the chemistry that you have between the two of you, not physical in closeness, vicinity wise. I feel like, I don't know, you two, you just have each other's hearts. You're together all the time in spirit, in mind. But I don't see that it's in, like, no one's making a move. That's what I'm saying. And in the next 30 days, it's like this connection is still kind of dead. It's still in this, like, mourning phase. There's, you know, no passion is being brought forward here in the situation. Like, it's just, like, dry up in here. But, like, on the outside, that's how it appears. But on the inside, no. You two are feeling exactly the same. You are waiting for the other one to reach out. You're both waiting for the other one to reach out because you don't want to be the first one to. It's like you're both holding back from the truth and you're trying to hide behind something. You know how I was saying earlier about being blind? You are both blind. Like, you're both not seeing it. or you're choosing not to see it. You're feeling it wholeheartedly, but you are blocking it out. You are like burying your head in the sand, or I don't know. You could also be looking at it in too much of a positive way and looking at it through rose-colored glasses and thinking that it was something that it wasn't, or painting a very rosy picture when it wasn't all sunshine and roses. It was a good mixture of sunshine, roses, and thorns and swords, you know. But that's healthy, you know. So life has its ups and downs, as do relationships. But yeah, there's definitely a level of feeling like stubborn. You know, at the end of the day though, if you really want to be together, one of you has to just suck it up in the end. But I'm getting a feeling like maybe you like to play games. Maybe both of you like kind of the thrill of the ride, the thrill that almost that you're not together, but it's like because you connect in that telepathic way, and maybe in an empathic way, like you feel each other's pain even without realizing it, even without you being in contact. You actually will feel it. Like some days you'll be like, why am I feeling like this? I was happy a minute ago, and then the next minute you feel sad, and then you find out something happened with your loved one that was going through something, and it's like you've picked up on their energy. So I'm feeling very much like you two pick up on each other's energy quite a lot, and you go back and forth, and that's maybe what causes a little bit of uncertainty and instability. But I'm getting the sense, like I said, that you both kind of like it in a way. It's kind of exciting because it's like being left on tenterhooks. You're not really sure which way it's going to go, and that leads to some level of excitement. Okay, so what is the advice? What is the advice for you? Oh, actually, I was going to... No, I'll come back to the advice portion in one moment. I just want to see what the outcome will be between the two of you. Like, overall, will you two get it together eventually or not? Seven of coins reversed. Four of coins reversed. Seven of wands reversed. Four of cups, and last one. Queen of swords. There is a potential for you two to make it back together, but I feel like there's more hurdles that need to be overcome here. I definitely see some level of a failure. Like, somebody here decides to let go of their fear, and I feel like it's them. They were the ones that are coming in to offer something, and it's like they want to put their time and effort into it now. But I feel like there's going to be a bit of rejection going on here, and maybe like, or things didn't go the way that they planned or that you planned. But there's like it becomes this stagnation and this boredom between the two of you, because they're just like, because the communication seems to stagnate. You just got a bit bored, and then there's a level of feeling defensive. And again, you're both so defensive here. You know, one of you has to give, and if one person is opening up, then it's only, you know, if you want this to go further, that is. But if you want this to go further, you need to sort of reciprocate a little bit, or open up too, and vice versa, because it can't be one-sided, or it can't be, you know, neither of you. If neither of you make the move, then it's not going to happen. You know, but I do see that there will be a point of letting go of fear. So I feel like once maybe some fear has been let go of, there will be far many more hurdles to cross. I feel like this is not going to be an easy thing for you two to make it work. I have to say that. You know, even though you love each other and you have this very strong bond, I don't feel like it's a very easy an easy connection. For whatever reason that is, it feels like it's hard work, and that's what like brings both of your defenses up, and you're like, you know you feel a certain way about each other, but you know you also don't want the drama, and you don't want stress, and the heartbreak that this may cause. So yeah, you both keep your guard up. So it's kind of a ambiguous outcome there. I feel like it could go one way or the other. You know, you have free will, you know, to do whatever you like, of course. But yeah, I just feel like you're going to both have to put in a hell of a lot of work in order for this to succeed. And sometimes space is what is needed. But, you know, I'm going to stop giving advice. I'm going to get the cards to give advice now. Let's see. What is the advice, please? The thinking man. The garden and the gates. Third chakra, and man holding a heart. A lot of male energy coming in here. Okay, so very much important. What kind of grammar is that? Okay, so make sure that you're tapping into your personal power. I think that there's a level you need to get into feeling confident again, but also making sure that you are seeing things clearly. Again, this really resonates that I feel like you are looking at things through rose-colored glasses, or they are, okay? Not seeing the true reality of the situation and the relationship between the two of you. You really need to look hard and see what it is. See, see their heart, okay? I do feel like there's a lot of thinking that needs to happen here, and I feel like that's what both of you are doing. I think you're very much thinking about it. There's not a huge amount of action, not on your side, more so. I do feel like it's them that are going to come in and offer you something more emotional. But they're certainly going to be taking their time to think about it. They're not going to rush in with this whatsoever. This is, I feel like this is something that is taking time. There's healing that needs to take place. And, you just need a reality check is what I'm getting there as well. Like, see the true colors of this person. And that's real love right there, because if you see their flaws and you accept their flaws and you still love them anyway, then, that's a beautiful thing, and that's true love, but if it's conditional, it's different. Then it's a conditional love. I don't see that it's infatuation, more so. I do see more that it is a strong bond and a connection that you two have between you. But yeah, I feel like there's certainly things that need to be mulled over, and things that need to be worked through, and just to make sure that your values align with each other's, and just, make sure that you get up out of your head. I'm just feeling like delusion here. Delusion. I don't know where that's coming from, but it's, like I said, with the blindness, with the just denial. You need to get out of denial. If you are there, you need to pull yourself out of it, and try and see what's really going on here. But I think you're on your path there anyway. I'm feeling that, and I really do feel it in my solar plexus chakra. I feel like actually right now, I'm feeling something there, like powerful. I feel like you're incredibly powerful, whether you know it or not, and you need to tap into that. You really need to just access it and realize that I feel like you could have multiple suitors. That's the other thing. I feel like there could be more than one person that's after you. So yeah, you have to make sure that you continue to love yourself and realize your worth in this situation, because you have so much here to gain. And I'm feeling like you're going to have more than one person at your door. I feel like this person's going to come back at some point and offer you something, and I do feel like there's going to be maybe somebody else, but somebody that can offer you something more real and more stable. We shall see, If this did resonate with you, I'd love to know how it did, so please let me know in the comment section. You can also like the video if you enjoyed it. All support is so much appreciated. What am I finishing with? If you'd like an extended reading or a personal reading, you can email me at zenguidance11@gmail.com. I do appreciate all of your continued support. It really does mean a lot to me, and all of your comments. I do take some time off here and there, because this is something that I want to enjoy and I want to continue to do for as long as I can. And I tend to go all in guns blazing in certain things, and then I end up making myself ill or something. So that's why I tend to take the odd hiatus here and there, because I need to recuperate. So yes, that is that. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and you take care now.